Hello Aries, welcome to Celestial Soul Tarot. Take a look into the energies here and see what's coming through for you. All right, what messages do we have for Aries at this time? Right, just keep in mind that these readings are general. Take only what resonates with you, and be sure to check out your other placements to get additional messages from the other readings, okay? So let's see what's coming in for Aries at this time. Okay, yeah, bottom of the deck, we do have the World, okay? So this is the completion of a chapter or a cycle around a situation or an area of your life, okay? And so with the World being the end, the last card in the tarot, right? This opens you up for a clear new beginning with all kinds of potential with the energy of the Fool, okay? But before you start that new journey, something needs to be completed, finished up, right? Because it does come across as something that's unfinished. Right before you start something new, a chapter has to close, so to speak, right? Let's just get some additional messages as well from the runes. See what's coming through for Aries. Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. We have the precipice, like I was mentioning before. There is a rebirthing or a new chapter in your life that is waiting for you here in the past. This is something that you are wanting. And it comes across as like a realization or just knowing that something has to change or transform in some way in order for this new thing to happen. Okay. And so we do have the Knight of Wands with this Two of Cups here, right? So this is clearly an indication of somebody who has the energy, is motivated, is excited to start a new life or some sort of new situation with another individual, right? Again, the Two of Cups, it doesn't always have to be love. It could be a contractual in energy. Maybe it's in regards to a job, it's friendships, right? Maybe for some of you here, like it could be around a partnership energy in some way, shape, or form, right? Again, there's a decision here that needs to be made, but it comes across as in order for you to do that in the past here, it's knowing that something has to end before moving on. So, I mean, for some of you, it would be ending an existing situation that you're in with a partner in some way, shape, or form in some area of your life before signing up and moving towards a new partnership in some way, right? That's where this new birth is coming in. But again, this is something that's on your mind. This is someone who in the past here has the enthusiasm and it's like, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to take action on, right? So here's the thing. It's the enthusiasm that's kind of got you to, okay, this is the direction I want to go in. But it's also telling me that you haven't done anything yet, because I'm picking up in the present moment that you're still with this specific individual, this specific partnership, whatever this might be for you, okay? And so what we have here with the Hermit and the King of Swords, along with these energies here, right? This is very withdrawn energy, right? We have the communication rune and Sue's Merkstave, which is telling me that you are not communicating. You're making that decision here, but this is within yourself, right? So the Hermit is someone who's withdrawn, spends a lot of time alone. They're in solitude, but there's the reflecting on an upheaval, some sort of major change that has to happen. And it's reflecting on some sort of major decision point here, right? So this has everything to do with some sort of desire to pursue something new. But before you do that, you have to have an upheaval. So this would come across perhaps as somebody who is wanting to break up with an existing partner to be with somebody else. Whether that's, long-term dating, marriage, commitment, whatever that is, or maybe it's a work situation, right? Maybe some of you want to give your notice, give your 2 weeks, and then, get a new job somewhere else, right? That this is the kind of energy that I'm picking up, okay? So you're sitting with this energy with the King of Swords, male or female, but this is the master energy, right? This comes across, like I said, someone who's been sitting with knowing that you want to pursue this new direction, but you haven't made that major decision. So within you, this is something that you want, but now you're kind of like, okay, you have to do something. You have to create this energy of dramatic and sudden change. It's not going to be easy, right? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? How are you going to come across? What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? What is your plan, right? How are you going to put those action steps? What are you going to say to this individual or to these people, to HR, to your partner, whatever this is for you, okay? So again, this is someone who's coming across to making a decision, right? So now we come into the near future here with the Seven of Swords. We also have the Page of Wands with these energies here. So this is someone who's opening themselves up to taking a risk or a chance around a situation. And this has everything to do with a new direction that you want to take your life, okay? And so with the Seven of Swords, this could be someone who, again, it's one foot out the door, but somebody who could be a little sneaky, right? Some of you could be more so, what I'm essentially getting is somebody who's kind of pulling away from confrontation, pulling away from drama, pulling away from conflict. You're not interested in stirring the pot, right? So, this is someone who's got most of the swords that they're taking with them when they leave. There's a couple here, maybe you have a few things you still have to say, but otherwise you're not speaking or saying anything. So you kind of, with these swords here, this is somebody who's going to speak to the people they need to speak with, have these conversations whenever they're, if there's planned meetings or whatever, you're going to have to do that as part of your job. You have to speak to these individuals, or you're going to need to speak with your partner around certain things. But the rest of you, it's like you're done with the drama, you're done with the conflict, it's time to move on, it's time to move in a new direction. And so energetically, it just feels like right now and into the future, this is someone who's just completely pulling away from drama, really separating themselves from another individual or a situation because they're opening themselves up for a new opportunity down the road, okay? With a new individual, again, it could be dating somebody new. There could be new love in their life. For some other people, this has everything to do with a new work situation, perhaps, right? So, and those are just examples, right? Like I said, this reading is general, but again, it's the energies that are coming through here. But we'll just get some additional information here with another tarot deck. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords, Death, and yeah, the Sun. Right, at the end of the day, you just want to be happy, right? There's the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What feels good to you, right? What are you in alignment with, right? And this comes down to somebody who's really trusting their intuition, trusting their feelings, deep down really knowing, maybe I'll set this over here, deep down knowing that it's what feels good at the end of the day to move forward, to make these changes, right? So like I said in the past here, sure, you're pulled towards a new connection, right? There's, again, this precipice of something new, right? But again, like I said, in order for you to do that in the past here, something has to change. And so this is you trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do? I'm pulled. I want to leave somebody. I want to leave my partnership. I want to leave my job. I don't have the answers. I'm stuck. Maybe, I'm looking for new work and there's nothing available right now. You know what I mean? So this is somebody in the past here then who's really stuck in regards to making any sort of major decisions, right? They're not happy. Clearly, right? They want something new. They're opening themselves up to leaving something behind, but again, waiting for information, maybe not feeling confident enough in regards to the decision that you need to make. Maybe you're just waiting for the situation to continue to unfold and see what happens, right? So again, like I said, this energy, there's no clear decision in the past, although within yourself, right? You're not communicating that. So now we have death, like something has to change, and you know that. Like there's an ending here that's looming. Like I said, it's an upheaval. You're within yourself realizing, okay, I have to make these changes. and to actually start to communicate that. Right. And so what we have coming through here then perhaps for some of you is just knowing and realizing that it's time to do that. Although into the near future, it comes across as somebody who is open to this new connection, new relationship, new partnership, contract, whatever this is. It's going to make you happy. It is clearly this, it feels like it's more of a situation where you're just kind of done with an individual or a group of people that you've been dealing with for a period of time, which is why you're pulling away, right? And this again is someone who has to have the courage and the confidence, who's building, right? So the pages are the apprentices and they're learning. So this is someone who's learning to build up the confidence to make that decision to leave. So in this point, from what I'm getting here is the fact that in the near future, sure, you're sitting with your energy, you're not happy, you don't want to be there. So you want the divorce, you want to leave your person, you want to quit your job, whatever, right? But it's still showing me here that you're energetically just pulling away from your partner for now. So this could be a separation. This could be limiting your communication with your coworkers, right? There's something coming through here where you're building the courage up to leave. Right? This person has one foot out the door. There's a new partnership coming through here, right? And this is, you're moving towards what makes you happy. However, you're still there. So again, whenever you read this or watch this reading, it's just going to kind of open up the energy in regards to whenever you feel confident enough to leave a situation, although you already know what you want to do, there's a reason behind this. So some of you, maybe it has everything to do with financial stability and security. Maybe you're waiting to get that new job offer and you haven't heard back yet. Maybe you need to line things up in regards to a new place to live and get divorce papers, and who knows, right? It depends on your situation here. But like I mentioned, this is somebody who's slowly moving towards that major decision point in their life so that they can be happy and they can be fulfilled and close out some sort of major chapter. Okay, so this is what I have here for you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.